welcome back to our channel. We're Dos Cavazos, and this is ReZero, episode 9.
So this last episode, we ended off with our second tea party with Echidna. Subaru finally got to tell somebody about his return from death. However, it seems like she already knows, and I want to know what else she knows.
Yeah, this episode is called Love, 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 Love. It's a lot of loves.
Love you. Ooh, there's a you at the end.
So what's that about? Is he going to be talking to Amelia, or what?
You just automatically think love when you think about that. I beat it to death, but I still feel like Amelia is Satella without her memories, and I wonder, I don't feel like we'll get a definitive answer to that anytime soon, but if Echidna knows that, I wonder if there's going to be any alluding to it, so I'm going to really be reading between the lines depending on what she says here.
I simply can't help feeling overwhelmed with a sense of rage toward the one who put you through so much hardship.
Do you mean?
Yes, the Witch of Envy.
Satella.
AKA your true love.
Do you think there's a limit to how many times I can use return by death?
Ah, yes. I suppose that is the obvious question to ask.
She's like 34.
And so I'm only speculating. But I would presume there isn't.
Okay.
Okay.
I was expecting
like 50. I was like,
It's like, how'd you come up with that number?
The power that lets you return by death is the witch's intense delusion. As long as that delusion persists, so will your power.
Do you have any clue why she passed it on to me?
I would assume
Because she wants her body back.
it forces you to redo your destiny and doesn't let you make any mistakes.
In that case, something's wrong because I still couldn't get Reb back.
maybe she's not part of the destiny.
Why am I stuck where that's irreversible?
Because she was never taken into account as a part of your destiny.
So that means she's never gonna...
Anyone who's not you isn't a part of that plan.
But
The decision
why?
to use the witch's power to save someone else is yours and yours alone.
Oh.
If you manage to change its path at the expense of too many sacrifices,
Then I won't have a chance to get back the ones who were sacrificed in the process.
No, stay here. I want to learn more.
If that's how it's gonna be, I'll use this return by death power that you gave me. I've made up my mind. I can betray expectations like a pro. There's nobody who does it better.
aren't you going to finish? You can speak freely.
Look, you know damn well what I was gonna say. Getting your input's been really valuable. And it helped me make up my mind, too.
Just for that part?
You can be my seventh. Or however many women he's discovered along the way.
You should be trying to make me ask you questions like the last time I was here. I'll pay whatever you want, because you're the only one who I can depend on.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, I'm convinced you might
I mean, she's the only one he could talk to about it.
Freely.
like to ask me then.
There's still so much I don't know. But first and
Us too.
foremost would be what happened earlier.
The unicorn rabbits.
And
Ah, you mean the Great Rabbit.
how's it called that?
Great
In
rabbit?
this case, it's great not in size, but in number.
They're like freaking zombies when they overrun you.
What?
There's the white whale, the black serpent, and the great rabbit.
Oh.
What?
They were created 400 years ago by Daphne, the Witch of Gluttony. They're her legacy
Oh.
So that's why they're called gluttony.
until all that's left behind is a deserted field.
If that's what
Oh my
happens,
gosh.
then everything that I saw was...
They ate them all?
Oh my gosh.
A single one is capable of multiplying indefinitely.
indefinite.
What the heck?
What is it, an amoeba?
To truly eradicate this creature, you would have to kill every one of them at exactly the same time.
Oh my god.
How would you even?
Freaking find them all and like burn the damn field that they're
The
in.
risk is so substantial that I hesitate to suggest it.
It's all good. I
But
got
what
infinite
if I
lives.
told you I could give you an opportunity to spend time speaking with Daphne, the Witch of...
Ooh, I want to do that. I want to see her.
Oh, so am I, right?
She's like a ghost.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Force ghost.
The souls of the dead witches...
Force
reside
witch.
within me. In other words,
You're saying you can call her out here?
She's from Dathomir.
during that time, the two of us would quite literally trade places. But I must
Call
tell
Satella.
you, I don't recommend it.
They don't like her.
The dimension we're in now, there is no death. But if your mind sustains an injury causing it to break, it will remain shattered even after you return to your body.
What kind of injury?
Invalid? That's a way bigger risk than I'd be taking outside.
Do you decline then?
No.
We gotta get information.
No matter what you do, never release Daphne's restraints.
Her what?
In addition to that, you are not permitted to touch her. And if possible, you should avoid any eye contact.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, why will she eat you?
Can we just give her like a radio and I can communicate with her like that? We're getting transferred there right now?
Don't look at her eye. Don't look at her eye. I can
Don't
talk.
touch her.
Huh?
What?
A little kid?
Know that saying such a thing is very rude.
That's Daphne?
So you're a...
Don't touch her.
I mean,
Don't look in the eyes.
What restraints? Don't,
No!
no, what the...
There's something I wanted to ask you for... Okay, fine.
No, you...
Why would you do it? You
my
literally told me not
gosh.
to do it.
If you don't feel pain, that means he must not be a bad guy. That's really great to know.
Oh my gosh! You
a
psycho crazy child.
Give it back!
Sin is a dividing wedge that nobody can escape.
Oh my gosh!
You should have never let her die.
I mean, you can't die here.
The frenzy of my rage! They are the answers to it all!
What the heck?
I'm not crying. I'm just angry. That's right. It's intense anger. This is all Typhon's fault for hurting you like that.
Okay, so you're a different...
Typhon? Daphne was like the...
Yeah.
So, are you Daphne? Oh, I'm so freaking confused.
I'm the Witch of Wrath, Minerva.
Wrath?
Oh.
My name isn't what's important right now.
You just did, though!
So we're talking to all of them?
Yes.
Listen up. If you've learned your lesson, then don't be careless. Next time around, I'll just heal everyone.
Why'd you make it sound like a threat?
I'll just
How are
heal
you
her.
wrath if you want to heal?
Typhon and Minerva? This isn't
So not Daphne yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe she can't control it. So like everyone's just popping up.
Oh, come on.
What is an AI?
Oh, okay. This has to
This
be
is
Daphne.
okay. There's restraints.
What would you like to ask me? Subaru.
Oh my gosh.
You're drooling.
I'm
You're the dangerous one.
Kid asked me to come.
Kid? Echidna?
Oh, please don't drag this out with dull conversation. Oh no, this scent might be quite dangerous for me.
Oh, the Witch of Envy scent.
My body is throbbing.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Hisoka.
You heard me! I want to know why you set those damn things loose on the world! What's the point in unleashing monsters like that in the first place?
Ah, the white whale. It's very big, isn't it?
It's dead now. How you like that? I'm just gonna eat
When
it.
it comes to the
Oh, 'cause she's
great rabbit,
bloodless.
it can copy itself forever. With those two around, people could eat and eat. No one would ever go hungry.
That's not what happens.
But
After all, the appetite is the most important of all the desires that keep people alive. People will die if they don't eat something, right?
so your rabbits are gonna eat them? What the heck?
Then you'll see just what sort of world my bunny and I live in.
If I told you I wanted to get rid of your great rabbit, would you give me any tips on how to do it?
The great
Talk about how you killed a whale.
But it can multiply over and over. So won't there be some that separate from the group?
There may be quite a few of them, but they all share one consciousness. They don't
Oh.
have the wisdom to avoid being killed, so
They're a hive mind.
Still don't get why you created those things, but I've learned a lot. Thank you for the help, but just know, I will destroy the great rabbit. I already killed the
I
white
think she
whale.
cares too much.
They've run wild for over 400 years. And that's more than long enough. I'll wipe them all out without a trace.
if you think a human
Is she getting
She
pissed?
is capable of such an act, then go ahead and try it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, it's
bye.
gonna happen, so fuck you.
We already did the whale.
Yeah. I mean, that took a lot, but...
But honestly, I was disconcerted too when Typhon jumped in the moment I tried to give my body to Daphne.
Oh.
Okay. So they trade off.
Yes, the Witch of Pride. Just a...
Okay, pride ripped off your freaking arm.
So then, did the time you spent with Daphne bring forth any useful information?
First of all, I learned that compared to those other witches, you were definitely the most normal one.
That's quite enough. I can tell that you're only...
As you're drinking her bodily fluids. What are those biscuits from?
You have so much information. And besides,
I know all about your secret return by death power.
that's right, exactly.
I have to admit, it feels nice to be depended on. If you cry out, I want to know from the bottom of your heart, rest assured your voice will reach me. But it must be even louder the third time than the second one. Think you can do that?
Get a bullhorn.
It'll have to be out of desperation.
The payment to make sure I don't forget what happened here. You need that, don't you?
Oh, of course, the payment. So this time, you won't leave and forget. I think I'll take that.
Really?
Oh, the thing that Petra gave?
It would be wrong to ridicule that sentiment. This payment is recognition of their existence. And perhaps a bit of meddling as well. Now it's done.
Okay.
Okay, you just touched it.
If you do attend the witch's tea party for a third time, remember this. During our conversation, there'll be something in particular I'd like to tell you.
Now that makes me want to go to the tea party a third time.
Isatella.
I remember.
The heck is for?
I guess Echidna managed to keep her promise then. Good. I swear that so-called witch is just a big fraud. Thanks again. I'll be counting on you.
I kind of like her.
I like her more than the other ones that we met.
A shadow. Hey, Amelia! Where are you? Please answer me! Ram! Ryuzu! Otto!
Are we like somehow already in the trial, maybe? Is this like
this
Satella?
I know you.
I love you.
What do you look like?
Look like her. Look like her.
I love you.
I love you. That's the episode.
I love you. I love you.
What?
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
So is that why you're obsessed with him?
All right! Quit screwing around!
No, don't ruin this for us. I was just being loved.
So is she just like a big
Well, I mean,
entity
Kind of
type?
problem, then you better tell me now.
I guess I just wasn't expecting you to save me, that's all.
Important thing right now is finding a way to bite off that damn thing's head. Nothing else.
What the hell is this? And why now of all times? What the hell are you doing here? Witch of Envy?
I want to see her face.
Damn it! You have to come up with a way to try and keep her from destroying everything! You have to beat her somehow!
Hang on. So that creepy ass bitch isn't trying to follow us?
Wait, where's she going?
That witch isn't stopping until she gets to Roswell's mansion! It ends now. I'm not gonna let you do this!
the whole Echidna saying something like, I'll tell you something next time.
Right.
This has to be like Amelia / Satella. I don't know. I feel like, you know, what would be like the big reveal? Would it just be seeing a face of somebody random, you know, at this point? But if we saw like Amelia's face in like this shadow silhouette thing, like, I just don't know what it all means, you know? Like, why does she want to come back? I mean, I know why she wants to come back. Obviously, want to be alive. But like, I mean, isn't like the overwhelming thought is that she wants to take over Amelia's body anyway.
Right.
So we're just kind of connecting the dots thinking that, like, you know, they are the same person. So I don't feel like we're like that far away from like...
Right. And now she's headed to the mansion. But why exactly?
Beatrice, her daughter.
Maybe for Beatrice. But it's like, does she want to personally see to them all getting killed? What does that solve? Like, you know, what's the...
I don't know. She has the gospel. Well, it's not the actual gospel.
Right.
It's her gospel, but...
What terrible luck. And here I am, not even knowing the outcome of the trial.
Do you... Is
He has
the
one.
gospel...
If instead you wish to live in hell, then I'll make certain that is what I strive for. No mistakes next time.
What?
Supernatutsky.
What?
Okay, that's just confusing.
So is he with her or not with her? I don't know.
I don't know. He's got that friggin' book. Okay,
But
so...
then he was kind of making it like it could have been like that he was against her. Maybe.
But maybe he's supposed to be doing something super... We're like... I think... Satella brought him here for a reason, to get her body back, and if our theory is correct that the memory of, like, her memories are like what's outside of like the body right now, it would make sense to me if Roswell's trying to seek out like Satella's goal and mission, that's even why he brought Amelia into the fold in the first place. and maybe why Beatrice is there as well too, because if that is actually her daughter, that could be like another like connection, and that's why she's like working with Roswaal, because they're all working together, and then the whole Amelia Satella thing, the I love you thing, it's just. There's just something more there. It's weird. It has to be Satella. And then tying it all back to the very first episode when we saw Amelia say she was Satella. Oh, it's her.
Feels like it's Amelia.
And then
whether or not it's like this version of Amelia or a memories restored Amelia or like a past or future, I don't know, but I feel like it's some form of Amelia.
And then Echidna has something to tell us the next time that we run into her, which it's undoubtedly going to happen in my mind. It's just a matter of when. I think you mentioned it like during like this episode. It probably has to be when he's like in dire situation. But I feel like it has to do with Satella, aka in my mind Amelia. I'm hoping that it is, that they are one and the same. And we also got to meet the other witches here. We found out that those rabbits are like the Great Rabbit. And okay, so we were like confused early on when they were calling the whale Gluttony.
Yeah.
And it was because Gluttony, well, I'm calling her Gluttony, Daphne, I think, she made these creatures. So we haven't encountered the black serpent yet. So I imagine that we'll probably run into that one at some point too. But if taking out these rabbits is anything like taking out the whale, it's going to be a lot to take out. There's like, they present a whole difficult dynamic to take out
at once.
Well, the other one made, it's like little copies, but this one's actually like actively like overruns you like freaking zombies and just devours you. I thought that was funny that, that we actually found out that like, well, I mean, funny but sad, but like the rabbits took out everybody. Like that was crazy.
That's what happened.
I was like, where was everybody? Like, they just ate them. That's insane. I think we'll take them out at some point here, but I'm really excited to see what this next episode is going to tell us here. What other information. I'm really hoping to see the face of Satella here.
And everybody else living around here already got swallowed up. Which means there's no way in hell I'm gonna let that thing get a hold of your dumb ass too.
So the smoke swallows?
All of them?
But are they dead though?
Yeah, like what is...
knew what was going on. The ground...
Because that happened to Roswaal then.
Hadn't been saved by Rom's wind magic. That damn thing would have also gotten me.
So Rom and Ryuzu were just... And Otto. And Amelia, too.
Amelia.
Or is that
Amelia? Is it Amelia?
Damn it, why'd something like this have to happen now? Who's there?
Oh, more of them.
Well, I was really hoping that you wouldn't have to see this.
Are all of those clones of Ryuzu?
Don't worry about them, okay? They ain't her. They're empty on the inside.
Hang on a minute. What is it you're planning to do?
Like duplication magic or something?
Show me your face.
I truly love you.
Finally showed your face off.
Not to us!
Wait, no!
Yeah,
Aw.
that work. Are they just blowing up?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh! Why?
I love you.
Funny way of showing it.
I love you.
Shut up!
I love you.
I did not expect her to act that way. Like,
First real I loved you given to me in this world was so powerful
I love you.
that I believed a loser like me could actually defy the odds and find the courage to become a hero. The top 2 places in my heart have already been taken up.
The top 2?
oh my gosh!
In fact, compared
The hair
to
looks
you,
white.
I'd have an easier
Yeah, but I
time
mean-
loving Echidna or any of the other witches.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh, you pissed her off.
I love you.
Oh.
No.
I love you. Love me. Love me. Love me.
How can I love you if I don't even know what's going on?
This isn't death.
Love me.
The shadows surrounding me.
Maybe because she's envious?
It's just going to keep loving me forever. Petra's handkerchief.
Love me.
Did Echidna know that this was gonna happen?
Yeah,
Huh.
probably.
So did the handkerchief have something to do with this?
Love me.
He killed himself.
Take it off. Oh my gosh.
It's freaking her. Look, at least looks like her. Is it? I can't tell. I think it looks like her.
I swear, I'll save you no matter what. I promise you.
So does that mean that was Amelia?
I made it back. Thank goodness.
He's
Amelia.
there. He's like trembling. What the heck?
Why am I shaking? I can't actually be.
I mean, that's what we
That
thought.
was her face. But if that was part of the trial, then no,
Is it, though?
no, he died though, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. I was just... Subaru,
Dang.
you look like you're in so much pain.
No, he's the one crying.
It's all right. I'm here now, okay?
You were just there too.
I'm right here.
I don't trust you.
What if when she went through the trial, it like unlocked, you know, her memories and whatnot because she had to face herself? Because Echidna mentioned, like, I'm not the one who made her cry. Maybe she made herself cry because she had to face her past.
It just seems like you're always the one rushing to my aid. Well, I'm a little taken aback witnessing the more vulnerable side of you. I'm kind of
I can't tell if she's acting different or not.
Be completely honest, I'd rather not let you ever see that side of me.
And why's that?
Because I try so hard to look cool and collected, and if you see that, then what's the point? I'm hoping you'll forget that I'm actually a weak, helpless loser.
Oh, come on. Do you honestly believe I would think any less of you just because you showed me a moment of weakness?
Huh. Must be fairly difficult to appear cool after bawling your eyes.
Rom always has to throw in those comments.
Now, Miss Rom's attitude is just her way of showing that she cares.
What do you have to say, Garfield?
Well, I wasn't sure what was gonna happen for a minute, but I'm glad you made it back all right.
Depending on the life, you like are either cool or you're not cool.
Depending on the scent.
2 episodes ago, you tried to kill us, and then last episode, you tried to save us.
I just need to figure out what I can test and what I can bring back. I don't want to mess this up. Rom, I want to talk to you about something.
You pervert.
What?
What I want is for you to keep him busy here for a little while.
That's a strange look in your eyes, Barisu.
Are you always this suspicious? Thanks, I appreciate it.
10 favors in return.
10?
Now I just need to verify those memories. I found it.
Which one was this place again?
That's her actual body?
Maybe she just makes copies?
I never expected you to discover this only half a day after arriving, young Sue.
One's of somebody who knew of this place and was swallowed up by the Witch of Envy. Is the girl on the left the one who led me here this afternoon?
The girl beside me is one of the guards assigned to this place.
She sucks at her job.
One of the sanctuary's eyes. And
Wow, so it's all been different.
you are the apostle of greed. After all, that is what has been written in the contract that binds us.
What?
Copies of Ryuzu Mayor.
The Apostle of Greed.
Think so. Pretty sure it was the Witch of Greed, Echidna, wasn't it?
An experimental facility created to fulfill her dream.
And what was she experimenting on?
Did you not see it directly in front of you?
You?
Her?
First and true Ryuzu Mayor. All the other Ryuzus, including myself, are actually copies of her.
What?
Imitations.
So how can you talk? Why are you special than the other ones?
The original change how you see me?
You clone.
I'd really like to say that it doesn't
Why
at
did
all.
Echidna want to do that?
It's like all the witches have their own little thing that they're up to. Freaking gluttony, making like these creatures. You freaking experimenting with this girl.
Replica bodies are built upon cores of artificial ode, which have been produced by magic. Those cores are wrapped in mana and given physical form, resulting in these bodies.
Can we use your dummies to like lure out the rabbits?
Why in the hell would she ever want to take on an experiment like that?
To add something to those bodies, obviously. Specifically personalities, memories, and knowledge. In other words, a soul.
Do they want to get forms back?
An immortal being. I see. Makes sense. That's why she kept acting so familiar with me.
Wait,
Returned
what?
by death basically makes me immortal too.
Oh.
Tell me, was Echidna's experiment successful?
Echidna's soul was not inherited. The witch's plans only came to pass in what is considered an imperfect form.
And what?
So she wanted to live forever.
After the witch's death, this facility remained, and more copies continued to be produced. Since our bodies are made of mana, the saving grace of our existence is that we require no resources to survive.
Oh.
Still looks like you're drinking tea, though.
This is
body
merely
fluid.
a hobby of mine.
A hobby?
Individual quirk I acquired over my exceedingly long lifespan.
I just want
was
to feel
one
included.
of the first four made during the
First four.
match, which occurred 400 years ago. I was given the wisdom and personality to manage the ever-increasing copies, as well as the
Okay, so that's
sanctuary.
why she can
So
actually
you were created that way?
talk, communicate.
What exactly did you mean by calling me the Apostle of Greed?
The title refers to the one given the right to command all the copies of Ryuzu Mayor.
What?
Did the witch not bestow upon you some symbol of her apostlehood while in the graveyard?
When she like,
The touch the thing?
Going by the name Ryuzu is a duty that is instilled in me. We must learn to express our individuality in other ways, such as hobbies, preferences, and names. If you do not mind doing so, would you ask me that same question one more time? Well, after tomorrow, I mean.
okay, let's see if what tomorrow brings.
The village. I need to get everyone back there safely somehow.
No, the damn rabbits.
I don't want to go through that again.
Subaru?
You got scared? Oh.
It's more than a little
The
unsettled.
witch.
Trust me, I wasn't doing anything worth worrying about. Everything's fine, okay?
And she's like, I love you, I love you, I love you.
You almost look like a fairy right now, Mealy. You're glowing.
Hey, it isn't very nice to say mean things like that about somebody. Even I can get angry, you know. How's that supposed to be a compliment?
Man, foiled again by the cultural barrier, huh? Anyway, what are you doing out here? It's awfully late to be out walking around. If Puck were here, he'd probably tell you that's bad.
Where the fuck is Puck?
What even
That
is
rhymed.
Puck?
I said, what? Where the fuck is Puck?
I just haven't been able to sleep well. So I thought it'd be nice to feel the night breeze.
The cat of envy.
I'm anxious, and I'm not entirely certain what the issue is. I was just walking around hoping to figure it out, I guess. I really wish Puck was here.
Is he ever gonna come back?
He's got to come back because he told Subaru to watch out for her. You know, so like, he did this for a reason. I don't know why.
You're amazing, Amelia. No one would blame you for wanting to run away.
That came out of nowhere. Why the sudden compliment?
It's not...
And maybe Puck, you know, because, you know, he said that he's her father. And, like, every time that she dies, you know, he goes all crazy. Mm-hmm. So what if it's, like, a situation where, like, well, fuck, if Satella can't come back, I'll just destroy the world so no one could live.
Promise, I'm always on your side.
Thank you for that. And I mean it. You've given me so much courage.
I thought maybe you'd wandered into the forest and gotten lost.
Don't worry, Mom. Your little boy's safe.
You have at least compared me to your dad instead. Listen, I know you've had a...
You're not as swole as my dad.
Heading back to Roswell's mansion to take care of something. You don't need to worry about anything. I'll be back as soon as I'm done.
Or I'll return by death.
Soon y'all may do everything here. So it's not like this...
I don't know, this feels more definitive, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, we just have so many more answers to questions now.
Even if I'll end up leaving it behind, I don't want Amelia to be unhappy. My goal's a victory at the mansion. I need to figure out exactly...
So I was...
I'm still laughing.
If I can, I could even ask Echidna for help. So I'll
Just gotta
keep
yell.
on testing.
Yeah.
Until I...
From the bottom of your heart.
I don't yell that much. You might want to come back a fourth time. What?
Are you trying to stop
Really
him?
pumped up this morning, huh? Tell you one thing, that's a damn gutsy ground dragon you got there.
Seems to be some kind of misunderstanding between you and me.
A misunderstand?
We're both apostles of greed.
Looks like that was an inconvenient question for you. It's written all over your face, Garfield.
Watch your mouth. Don't go making me even more pissed off now. Understand?
You're gonna kill me again?
And think about it, Ground Dragon. Make one move and your precious master gets thrashed.
Oh, look at his face.
What's that smirk about?
You're so easy to read, like an open book.
Oh my gosh.
You bastard! So you were trying to test me, is that it? What in the hell do you think you're doing? Your life's at stake here!
If my life was enough, that'd make things a whole lot easier.
What is the end game here?
I already told you what my goal is. It's helping Amelia. It won't be easy and there might be some trouble, but I want to help you.
Just who the hell do you think you are, huh?
Really doesn't know how to push your buttons. And he's so calm and cool.
The entire reason I'm doing this.
What the hell are you gonna accomplish with all that uppity bullshit? You've got no idea what real pain and suffering are, so you need to quit running your damn mouth!
You've been killed as many times as I have.
I've looked into the pit of hell, and I've seen it many times now.
I've died like 50.
I want to make sure I'm the only one who knows that place. And that's the reason. That's why I'm out here.
Wow. Oh.
Is this a scene?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Sorry, Frederica, but if anyone can handle this, it's you.
My, I believe you've got me blushing. You certainly know how to win a young maid's heart, now don't you, Subaru?
Get in line.
What, are we gonna be like 5th or something?
So I was useful to you?
Uh-huh. You saved my life, but that's how helpful it was.
In that case, you can thank me with one date.
Sure.
Petra, find someone your own age.
12.
You cannot get in line.
Sounds like a promise to me. I'm gonna go get ready now, but I'll be back soon.
Federico's like, what the fuck?
Stay safe, and I'll join you just as soon as I can.
We'll see you soon then, with Miss Beatrice right beside you.
Beatrice! Beatrice, spill the beans.
Say the words.
The end of a contract that lasted a long time. By bringing an end to the end of the end, I will truly be set free this time around.
Does she know what's about to happen?
The very fact that it has to be with you makes it an ending that's far too ironic for me, I suppose.
What?
Her contract.
She has butterfly eyes like the Wrath one. So I don't know if this is just like not even a thing, or if I'm just reading too far into this, or if I'm not remembering correctly. But I thought that the Witch of Wrath had like butterflies. And like Beatrice has like, well, just like butterflies in general. And like Beatrice had butterfly eyes. I'm like, is that who she's connected to? I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? I'm really confused a lot about a lot of stuff, but I feel like we also did get a lot of information.
Yeah. We also found out that Ryuzu was an experiment by Echidna, I guess, to always have a body available for her if she ever were to be killed. Didn't end up working out for her. It turns out she may have needed it to, because friggin' Satella ended up taking them all out, which is ironic because Satella is trying to take Amelia's body, which might just originally be her body. You know, we're still on that whole thing, but I don't know, there's just so much going on here right now. I feel like there's so many little pieces, it's kind of hard to keep track of every single one and how they might tie into the other. I say this all the time, but it seems like the next episode we're going to get more information here. Yeah. Beatrice is right here, and I imagine, though, we're going to get something definitive with her, because she mentioned, like, you know, it's been a long time, this contract's going to be over. What does that all entail? Right. Roswell obviously knows. If we mention these words, it seems as though, like, you know, she's going to say something here. She said, like, you know, it's fitting that it all is going to come to an end here with you.
Right.
What the hell does that mean?
What does it mean, Beatrice? So tell us things.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.